Alright, folks, let's dive even deeper into this royal parenting dilemma. So, we've established that Prince William and Kate Middleton, despite their polished public personas, are grappling with some real issues at home. The fact that their kids are picking up on some not-so-great language habits is not just a small thing, it's a reflection of a larger trend in parenting today. Now, when we think about modern parenting, it's clear that the pressure is on for everyone, not just the royals. With the advent of social media and the constant scrutiny that comes with it, parents everywhere are feeling the heat. They want to be seen as perfect, but they're also dealing with the everyday realities of raising children. The same goes for William and Kate. They might live in a palace, but that doesn't shield them from the challenges of parenting. Let's talk about the implications of this language issue. Words matter. They set the tone for how kids express themselves and interact with others. When little George, Charlotte, and Louis hear their dad using harsh language, it can normalize that behavior. And we all know how kids are, they don't just mimic what they hear, they take it to the next level. Suddenly, you've got royal kids who might be throwing around inappropriate language in situations where it's just not acceptable. It's a slippery slope, and not just for them, but for how the public perceives their family. Now, imagine this scenario. The Cambridge children are at a playdate or a royal function, and one of them lets slip a rude word they picked up at home. The headlines would go wild. Royal kids caught swearing. The pressure of public perception is immense, and it's something that William and Kate have to navigate carefully. They're not just raising kids, they're trying to raise future leaders who embody the values of the monarchy. And that brings us to a pivotal question. How do they instill those values while also being authentic and relatable? In many ways, this situation sheds light on the broader conversation about parenting in the public eye. Celebrities and public figures often face harsh judgment for their parenting choices. And while it's easy for us to sit back and criticize, we have to remember that they're human, just like us. They experience exhaustion, frustration, and the daily grind of parenting. The difference is that their lives are on display for all to see, which adds a layer of complexity to their situation. Think about it. William and Kate have to strike a balance between being relatable and maintaining the dignity of the royal family. They want to show that they're just like any other family, facing challenges, but they also need to uphold a certain standard. It's tough, and it's a juggling act that many parents can sympathize with. And let's not forget the role of Kate Middleton in all of this. She's often lauded for her grace, poise, and parenting style. But how does she navigate this situation with William? Is she stepping in to correct him when he slips up, or is she taking a different approach? The dynamics of their relationship play a crucial role here. They need to be a united front, especially when it comes to how they're raising their kids. The last thing they want is to send mixed messages about what's acceptable behavior and language. As the world watches, it becomes all the more important for them to address this issue seriously. They have the resources and the support system to make changes, but will they? It's a test of their commitment to parenting and their willingness to adapt. They need to have those tough conversations, not just with each other but also with their children about what constitutes appropriate language and behavior. This situation is a perfect example of how parenting evolves. In today's world, parents are expected to be more mindful of their words and actions. The stakes feel higher than ever, and that's true for everyone, not just the royals. It's a reminder that parenting is a journey, filled with ups and downs, and it requires constant reflection and adjustment. Let's also consider the impact of parenting styles on children's development. Experts often emphasize the importance of modeling behavior. If parents want their kids to speak kindly and respectfully, they need to embody those values themselves. It's a lesson that transcends royal life and speaks to the core of parenting everywhere. So, how do we think William and Kate will tackle this moving forward? Will they bring in outside help, maybe a parenting coach or a family therapist? Or will they rely on their instincts and experiences to guide them through this? It's a fascinating dynamic to watch, and it's a reminder that even the most privileged families face the same struggles as anyone else. As we wrap up today's discussion, think about the implications of what we've talked about. Royal or not, we can all learn from this. Parenting is an ongoing process, filled with lessons and challenges. The key takeaway? Our words and actions shape our children's futures in ways we may not even realize. Now, I want to hear your thoughts. How do you think William and Kate should address these issues with their children? What strategies do you think are effective for parents trying to navigate similar challenges? Drop your comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive insights into the lives of the royals and more. Until next time, take care and keep parenting real.